Hi, Ray. My name is Neil. I'm with Dorkaholics.
Hey Neil, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. At Dorkaholics, we believe that there's a dork in everyone, and it's our job to bring that dork out into the world.
I love it.
Yeah. I wanted to start off by asking you, what made you a dork growing up?
So many things. Oh God. I was a video game dork. I was a sports dork. I was also raised a latchkey kid, so I was raised by the television. So as far back as I can remember, my babysitter was just the TV. So the moment I'd get home from school, I would just turn it on and watch everything there was until I fell asleep. And then the weekends were just, it was all TV too. But once sports entered my life, I just became a baseball dork. I played a ton of baseball, and then I became a taekwondo dork. And then, yeah, essentially, basically between TV and sports, that just kind of ran my life. So
Hmm. No, I mean, as you were describing the Latchkey Kid experience, I started imagining your scenes as like young, not your scenes, but your character Ben's younger self's scene. Because then, like, and it's strange to say that because as I was preparing for this interview, I started like swapping between saying like, oh yeah, my interview with Ben, or no, it's my interview with Ray. I'm like, we've watched you for what feels like the last 2 years, and you've become synonymous with your character, for better or for worse.
yeah,
Sorry.
and and all like there's a lot of similarities there too in the upbringing of Ben because I'm an only child raised by a single parent mom. Ben is also the same. The only difference is my father is still alive and out there somewhere, but Ben's father is dead. So, but being raised in that way with having the pressure of live up to being an only child and having to have a specific relationship with your mom, I can understand that the level of heightened awareness that you need to have as a kid, as an 8 year old, is not the same as any other 8 year old who had to be sort of oblivious I and just sort of I feel like I've always been on high alert, and I think one of Ben's great strengths is his ability to be on high alert and be okay at surviving at that level too.
Mhm. No, I certainly agree. It's as you say that, it's like hard to separate from like, wow, you're not just acting, like you're really bringing that aspect of your genuine real self and your experiences and your background into Ray and
Yeah.
into Ben. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it happens all the time on set too. Don't worry, you're not the only one. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like once you are presented with the role, you have to find out what role is similar to you and what is different from you, and you pull from your own life experiences sometimes, and then a lot of times you're filling in the rest with your imagination. But with a role such as this, you're really gifted this sort of similar shared background, so I can sort of just trust in the fact that whatever I'm bringing is enough, right? And then whatever I'm creating has to just be truthful. So I don't have to create so much of a backstory that I need to breathe into um, for this role, which makes it very specific and special in that way.
Hmm. And for this season so far, what has been your, I don't want to say favorite episode, but what has been the most memorable experience for you filming season two?
I really enjoyed the Princeton episode. That's the one where Ben and Hannah are uncovering is basically like the Da Vinci Code episode, and we have to uncover the truth about Einstein's secrets and why he put his secrets inside this library. And it was a 9 page scene with two other characters coming in and out, and we had to perform that piece like it was a play. And I come from a theater background, so that kind of stuff. Where I'm like, all right, rehearsal, blocking, give me all of it. And I distinctly remember Eliza agreeing to my I was like, hey, do you want to, I know it's your lunch break and I respect that, but can we just like run the crap out of this scene and block it out so that when the camera crew comes here, when our director comes here, that we can present to them like almost as if it's a show that we've created in this past hour. what we think the scene should be. And that was really exhilarating because in television, you're not really afforded that sort of time to rehearse like that. So I love that she was willing to be game to rehearse. And then that scene ended up coming out really, really great.
Amazing. I agree. It did come out very well. And to wrap things up in maybe 1 to 3 words, how will audience be left feeling at the end of season two?
Heartwarmingly mind blown.
Ooh, yeah, I'm looking forward to feeling mind blown.
Yeah, yeah, I'm so proud of where we ended our story and the possibilities of where it could go. And it's really the culmination of 2 seasons worth of story building and world building that we get to really wrap up. And to me, what is a very satisfying way. And I'm just so thrilled for our fans who have been following us since day one to really be like, okay, okay, a lot of this makes sense, and I'm feeling like I need more.
We want more too. Thank you so much for your time today, Ray.
Yeah, such a pleasure.
Mhm.